May the Lord give you peace. The Franciscan Order has a number of great saints. Some of them are St. Francis of Assisi himself, St. Clare, St. Anthony, and so on. In the same line comes St. Bonaventure. Although he is not known as many other Franciscan saints, yet his life and writings continue to inspire the wider Franciscan family and the Church of all times. Here are 5 things you should know about St. Bonaventure. St. Bonaventure was born in BAG-NORE-GIO in Italy in the year 1221. He joined the Franciscan Order at the age of 22. He went on to Paris University to complete his studies under the great doctor of Alexander of Hales, an English Franciscan friar. He was a good friend of St. Thomas Aquinas, a well-known theologian of the Church. At the age of 35, he was elected as the Minister General of the Order of Friars Minor. He served so for 17 long years. Later, Pope Gregory the X appointed him as the cardinal and bishop of Albano, and a year later serving as bishop when he was attending the Council of Lyons. Suddenly, on 15th July 1274, St. Bonaventure breathed his last. The Church canonized him as saint and doctor of the Church. St. Bonaventure, a friar, priest, scholar, theologian, the Minister General of the Order, and known as the second founder of the Order, and also he was a cardinal bishop, saint, and a seraphic doctor of the Church. Above all else, he is a faithful friar minor who lived his life centered on Christ after the example of his seraphic father, St. Francis himself. Bonaventure means good fortune. There was a legend which says when St. Bonaventure was 7 years old, he fell severely sick. His mother brought him to St. Francis to pray over him. St. Francis, foreseeing into his future greatness, and he exclaimed with loud voice saying, "O Bonaventura," which means, "O good fortune." Later, when he entered the Franciscan Order, he took the name Bonaventure, and he is really a great fortune, an asset to the Order and the Church at large. St. Bonaventure, one of the great philosophers of the Middle Ages, he left behind him an immense spiritual treasure. Philosophical, theological, exegetical, and mystical writings, and also writings belonging to the Franciscan Order. Some of the famous ones are The Soul's Journey to God, his Details on Theology, Soliloquy on 4 Spiritual Exercises, The Triple Ways, The Tree of Life, and the Major Minor Life of St. Francis of Assisi. In Sanctitate et Doctrina means holiness through learning. According to St. Bonaventure, acquiring knowledge should enable one to grow in love of God. He turned his learning into a form of prayer which increased his love for God. Acquiring knowledge and love of God go hand in hand. They are the two sides of the same coin. So the more we acquire knowledge, the more we become learned, we should also grow in the holiness and the love for God. According to Bonaventure, knowledge plus love of God is holiness. According to Saint Bonaventure, becoming a gospel disciple means becoming gentle and humble of heart. In nutshell, that is the core of the gospel and the Franciscan spirituality is. In one of his sermons he recounts, of course, not everybody can become a friar minor by habit and profession, but if you wish to be saved, you should be friar minor by disposition, that is, being humble and gentle. And this applies to all the Christian disciples. Dear brothers and sisters, as we celebrate the feast of Saint Bonaventure, let us pray to God through the intercession of Saint Bonaventure that as we become learned and knowledgeable in our lives, we may also grow in love for God and be gentle and humble brothers and sisters to our fellow human beings and to the entire creation. Let us be truly Bonaventuras, a great fortune, great assets to our church and to the society around us. I wish you a happy feast of Saint Bonaventure. God bless you all.
Dear friends, if you are watching this video and if you like this video, please subscribe and please share with your friends. And for older videos, please click on your left side and you will see all those videos which may be helpful for your daily life. Thank you for sharing these videos.